All right. So when you click on courses, it should give you a list of courses that you are actually taking. Okay. And this is the courses that I'm teaching. Okay. For you, you're only going to see the courses that you are taking. So, um, so you, so we're in pre-algebra, I mean, physical science B. So we open this. And notice that I want to make sure that I show you on my classes when the most important thing is when our Zoom classes and what time. So for this class, we only meet once a week, and that will be every Tuesdays from 9:30 to 10:30. The truth is, for science, you don't really need to stay for an hour, okay? Because most of the science materials that I have is either reading material, but it's not really like reading is mostly like either power Google Slides, or I like to use videos for demonstrations, at puzzles. So they're pretty self-guided. So we use the Zoom basically to connect, to give you updates, to if you have any questions on the assignments, we can use this hour is dedicated for that. So you don't have to stay here for an hour, but there will be some occasions like during APT, which is your project base, that we might have to use, maybe an hour, maybe, maybe 15 minutes to half an hour, but we're gonna probably use a little more than just checking in, okay? The thing is that you have to check in. This is 30% of your grade. Once you check in, usually 10 minutes or so, once I give you the information you need for the week, then you can log out and I can give you your Zoom points, okay? So let me show you how I give you the Zoom points. So for instance, right now, I'm gonna go to my grade book, and you can see your grades on Schoology as well. But I'm gonna tell you something about your grades. The grades that you see on Schoology, for some reason, they're not the same as the true grades that I see myself. Okay, so I'm not sure why, but I'm always gonna tell you when you meet on Zoom, if you want to find out your grade, I can tell you your grade up to date, but because it's more accurate than what you see. Okay, so right now, so for instance, I have Andy 100 points. That will be for the Zoom class. And then Ernie, what's up, Ernie? Good morning.
What's up? Good morning.
100 points. And then Isela Portillo. Let me move this other one right here. Isela, are you in this class? I don't see you. Isela, ¿estás en esta clase?
Sí,
¿Te pusieron en esta clase?
sí,
Y yo no te veo. Déjame checar. Espérame un momento, ¿ok?
ok.
Al último, hoy te voy a esperar hasta el último para chequear, porque quiero estar seguro que estás en la clase. Ok, correcto.
Okay.
All right. And then we have Oscar in the house. He's another staff member who's joining us, visiting, maybe helping, assisting us. Maybe, I don't know. Hi, Oscar.
Hi, Mr. Trigo. Yeah, I'm just here supporting, like anyway, also just to encourage young people to come to class, engage, remind them that we're building an economy around young people and the school. So definitely, want to support anyway. So I'm here.
That's right. Remember what during World Week, if you want to join this program, Latimer program, you show up to class, you get paid, right? So let's see who else is here. Ernie, Andy, did I get Ernie and Andy? Isela, I'm going to double check. Oh, Guadalupe. 100. Okay, so notice that showing up to class, the weekly Zoom meeting, it's 100 points versus every individual assignment varies from 10 points, 12 points, basically, in the single digits. But your Zoom class is 100 points. So it's way more points to show up to class. And remember what I said in this class in the sciences, normally this is an hour dedicated just in case you need a little more support. But the truth is on the science part, it's self-guided. So you don't need to stay here for the whole entire hour. You're welcome to stay here for the entire hour. I'm available for the entire hour. And even if you need more than an hour, I have office hours. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Okay. So again, normally it's about 10, 15 minutes max that you stay here if you don't need any additional assistance. So I just wanted to mention that. So let me go back to the homepage or homepage for Physical Science B. So any questions on how to access Zoom next time using the Schoology, clicking on this to join directly from Schoology, you can go to Zoom. It will open another window automatically. All right, so I'm gonna open these class information right here. I thought I was gonna help out with making it bigger, but it didn't really do much. Okay, so here's my information on the very top. So you can text me. I always want you guys, especially if this is the first time that you connect with me, you can text me with your name. That way I can add you to my phone because I do have an app that if you're not in my contact, if I haven't entered you into my contact on my phone, it will automatically block you, can't even leave a message. It's just an extra protection I have on my phone. So I want you to text me, let me know who you are, I'll add you to my contact. And if we ever need to talk on the phone, you're welcome to talk on the phone, but it's always better to text me prior to that, just to double check to see if I'm available. And then you have my email address. And just in case, I have the Zoom link again, and you can click there. If for whatever reason, it shouldn't ask you for a password, okay? But if it does ask you for a password, the password is YJC, all capital letters, okay? Our mandatory Zoom class, it's every Tuesdays, 9:30. Office hours are today from 2 to 3 p.m. So if you need additional assistance, and any class is welcome. So I will always appreciate it if you can let me know in advance. That way I have any materials ready, and I can kind of manage my time because it's only an hour I have. So I would always appreciate if you can let me know ahead of time if you need additional help, but you don't have to, you can just show up, okay? I know there's something on the chat. I'll check it right now. Let me go ahead and just check. Good morning, Efren. Good morning, Efren. Okay. You're hi, Angelina. Okay, cool. So we got two additional students joining us right now. Perfect. Thank you, guys. All right. So expectations. So what to expect for this class? You need to log into Schoology every day. So this class is Monday through Thursday. So every day you should log in. So tomorrow, even though you don't have a Zoom class for this period, you do need to log in, and you do have an assignment for tomorrow. You have an assignment for today. You have an assignment on last Monday, yesterday. You have an assignment on Thursday. So every day you have an assignment. So you have to log in on a daily basis. The only day you don't have an assignment schedule is on Friday. Unless you need to make up anything, then you can use Friday to make up assignments, okay? One more thing about assignments. There are actually a lot of students who are working, okay? And they cannot join Zoom, and they work mainly during the day. So because of that, to make it easier for everybody, I decided to extend my due days from Friday, I'm sorry, from Friday to Sunday night. That way it will allow those students to catch up. Okay, so to be fair, everybody, your last day to submit any assignments is Sunday night. Okay, I don't want you to wait until Sunday night because you're supposed to log in on a daily basis, and if you don't log in on a daily basis, you're considered absent. Okay, but you do have until Sunday to submit any assignments. If you don't submit the assignments by Sunday, they automatically become 0. So we talked about attending the Zoom classes, mandatory, and it's 30% of your class, except for those students who have work. You have to provide me some evidence that you're working, your schedule. And I do record the Zoom classes just like right now. I'm recording this. I think I'm recording this. I hope I am. Let's double check.
You are.
Okay, perfect. All right, and so this will be posted, and I usually will ask them to comment on something on Zoom. That way I know they review the Zoom video. And they get their points. If you cannot make it to Zoom, let me know in advance. That way I can make arrangements for you, but don't wait until after the fact, because then I won't believe you. Or if I do believe you, if it happens all the time, that's not the best way to do it. It's like not showing up to work. You should let me know that I can make it to work before I don't make it to work. Then after I didn't make it to work, I'm sorry I didn't make it to work last week. It was because I was sick. You have to always let me know in advance, hey, I'm not going to work because of this. Just the same thing. Okay, it's always better to give a notice. Authentic performance tasks, or APTs, is basically a project-based assessment. So we don't use tests, we use assessments. So you'll be using the skills that you learn in this science class. You're gonna tie it up to a social justice theme affecting the community, and you get your credits. So we get 2 APTs. The first one is the first unit is worth 2 credits, and the second unit is worth 3 credits. And then you need to make sure you attend your Friday leadership classes, because there's 6 credits in total. So you got 2 hours once a week it's going to be approximately 10 weeks, and those are 6 credits. And if you're a senior, you need those to graduate. Otherwise, you cannot graduate without those leadership credits, because we are not just a regular school. We are building leaders, or you're actually a leader already, just rediscovering your leadership skills. Okay, troubleshooting. Let me have because my mouth is dry already. Let me have Jasara. Welcome, Jasara. I just saw your name right now. Jasara, are you okay if you can read the first troubleshooting one?
Good morning, Chico.
Good morning.
Read what?
The troubleshooting, the first sentence.
Okay. If you are having trouble accessing Zoom or Schoology, text me immediately. If you are attempting to attend a Zoom meeting, but the host has not started, please let me know via text or call.
Okay,
if you are attempting to submit an assignment, but the system is not letting you text or call.
Okay, hold on. Okay, thank you. Well, so the first one, but you did 2. Thank you. Because I want to make sure I give other people opportunities to participate. So yes, if you're having trouble with Zoom, okay, let me know. If you can't connect to Zoom, or if usually I'm always waiting for you, because I have to prepare. It's like preparing for a class. I'm always going to be waiting for you. You shouldn't be waiting for me. Okay. Just like in the classroom. So, but if it happens that I'm still not there, let me know. Okay, but that should not happen. Carlos, what's up? All right, and if you're having issues connecting, just also let me know. I can excuse it. Sometimes that happens. There are some technology issues, okay? But again, I'll have some, I'll record this and I'll ask you to respond to something that I recorded, okay? To ensure that you watch the video afterwards or something, okay? Let's see. Any volunteers on reading the third sentence? Troubleshooting. And do you want to read the third one, please? It says, if you are attempting to submit.
If you are attempting to submit an assignment, but the system is not letting you, text or call.
Thank you, Carlos. Carlos, can you take the other one too? We'll take two at a time. Or Efren. Let's have Efren.
If you need one-on-one assistance outside the office hours or class, please email, text, or send a Schoology message to me.
Okay, so I mentioned the office hours. I mentioned the Zoom classes. Okay, so both are on Tuesdays. But if you started your assignments on Thursday, you need assistance. Can I still help you? Absolutely. Okay, you just need to text me. Well, that happens all the time. Students get into some, they need assistance. They need to show them how to do something. And I'll say, okay, let's join Zoom. Just click on Zoom. Let's join in 5 minutes, and then we can work. We'll work it out. Okay. So it does. I'm not. This is what's scheduled, but I can always arrange something with individuals. Okay. If there's a connectivity issues with Zoom during class or office hours, I will post another platform link and instructions and give you instructions on Schoology if possible. Wait, okay, let me see. So if there is connectivity issues with Zoom during class or office hours, I will post another platform. Basically, this hasn't really happened, but luckily, what I'm saying is that if for whatever reason there's an issue with Zoom, okay, and we all get disconnected, okay, I'm gonna just check Schoology because I might post something on like a Google Meet or something. There, I'm gonna look for another source so we can meet, or maybe just meet at a later time. But just make sure you check on Schoology to give you an update. Okay, basically that's what I'm saying. Because we're working with technologies, we can't rely on technology all the time. Cool. Any questions so far on this? Office hours, Zoom classes, APTs. Okay. Just below the class information, there is the all live Zoom classes and office hours for every staff member. Okay, so if you're not sure what time is U.S. History B, all you need to do is access one of my classes, and you'll find out that hey, sir has the U.S. History B at 10:30. All right, so actually, sir needs to actually update this, but I also want them to put the Zoom link just in case. So just like I put my Zoom links, or how Natalie put her Zoom link, we want to make sure that sir Ms. Stacy also does that. So that this is an easy way to connect and find out the Zoom office hours or the Zoom class for every teacher or every staff member. Okay, so I'm gonna update, make sure everybody enters this and make sure everything is updated by tomorrow. Cool? But this is the schedule for every single class. And below that, I have something here about Zoom class recordings. That folder is actually going to be empty because I really want to put actually the Zoom recordings on the particular week. So for this week, this is week 1, is actually going to be on the lessons. I'm going to post on lessons and assignments folder for week 1. So this recording is going to be, if you click on week 1, it's going to be probably down over here in the bottom, just in case somebody missed. Okay. Any questions? And this is the assignment. So there's always going to be a lesson. This lesson is, I believe, it's a Google slide. And then after the Google slide, you have a, like, it seems like a little puzzle thing icon, which is basically an assessment, which is basically just an assignment. Okay, because it's not time, and you have up to 3 opportunities to take this assessment or assignment. So it looks like something like this. Once you start, and I always recommend to open another window, log into Schoology again. I always have 2 windows open for Schoology. Go to your courses. We were in Physical Science B. I was in assignments and lessons. So I opened the assignment, but I want to open the lesson. That way I can reference the Google slide to get my answers. Okay, so this is the reading. Actually, it's not a Google slide. I forgot about that. This is just a reading, a small reading that you need to read. So once you read this, you should be able to answer the questions here or fill in the answers and then submit it. Okay, it's only 2 questions. This is, you need to basically match the phrases. Cool. And once before you finish, you can always review it and then finish. It'll give you a score if it's multiple choice. And if your score is not 70% or higher, notice this is 10 points max. So in this case, you have to score 7 or more. If it's less than that, you got to retake it. Otherwise, it's going to be considered like a not pass. So you need, and this is actually automatically scored, and it goes into your grade book. So that's why I give you 3 opportunities, and I always get the highest score automatically. So lesson, open your assessment. So this is one type of an assignment where you have a lesson and then following with an assessment. And then I have, again, a Edpuzzle, which I like because it's a lesson with an assignment at the same time, because you have a video demonstrating something, and then it pauses so you can answer the question, and it grades it automatically. So I prefer this, but there's not videos for everything that I need to cover in this class. Okay? So those are the 2 types of assignments that you're gonna notice. And of course, Google Docs also, but I believe I have one for this week. Your APT is gonna be basically that, but I'll cover that when we get there. Any questions on the assignments? So when do we meet again? Anybody? and I'll stop the recording right now.